just kind of giving them away, you know. Most of them I picked up, I don't know, at vintage, sales, or some of them I think my mom gave me one time, or my mother-in-law. I've just had things around, or they were in suitcases that I bought, or trunks that I bought, so it's kind of a random mix. I'm fairly certain most of it isn't like, solid gold or anything like it's costume jewelry. But I wanted to look and make sure before I do anything with it and decide what I want to keep, what I'll maybe possibly wear, and what I won't. I do have this feeling that lapel pins are going to come back into fashion, so I might keep all those. They were so fashionable in the 80s, and they've gone out of fashion, but I'm bringing them back. I'm wearing them on my jean jacket. I don't care. So I just thought we could look at some. I grabbed this little tiny fork because I have some knotted up chain, and maybe or maybe not, I'll try to pull those apart a little bit. So I have this leaf, and it's a pin, and you could wear it that way, or across. And it has kind of gold here, but then stones down on that part. I don't know if you can really see it, but and on the back it says something. But this is sort of what started me off. I can't read what it says. It looks like it says SAKALUN. I don't know. But anyway, I thought maybe what I could do is take out my Google. Whoops, where is it? There it is. Do a Google image search. You just take a picture of it. Oh yeah, and look at that. And there they are. Vintage Sarah Coventry brooch. Pin, leaf, rhinestone, gold, silver. So it looks like they're valuing them at $13.16. Let's see how much this one on eBay is. $14.95. Okay. But I do like this one. I think it's pretty, so I think I'll keep that. Either way. This one I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I kind of think my mom maybe gave this to me a while ago to put on one of my vintage selling sites. But I like silver. I like sterling and silver and stuff. It needs a cleaning. It's a little tarnished. But I feel like maybe on my jean jacket when I go to a honky-tonk kind of thing, it could be fun. Or maybe I could turn it into a hair piece somehow. Like I could use a stick to hold my hair and put this on the outside of it. That'd be cute. The other thing that's kind of fun, you take a straw like this. I mean, this was the only straw that was in my house that I could find. I wouldn't necessarily pick a bright red straw but what you can do is open up a pin, a brooch like this. Hello, open sesame. Okay. And put it through the straw. I made it too big. Like that. And then get whatever kind of, chain you might want. I have this silver one. it isn't like patinaed on accident. I actually kind of like it that way. I know it looks, this probably won't work with this, but, and then you can wear it like a necklace. This one's pretty big, I don't know. But it's an idea. If you ever have a, yeah, see, this one's not gonna hang right. It's too heavy and too in the middle. So, not on that one. But maybe we can try it on a different one. Open up you. Okay. So, I'm gonna hang on to that piece, I think. I have like a silver one too, because I keep extra chains around. I just recently bought this on Amazon, which, but it was only $8, but I just wanted like a teeny tiny gold, chain, like sort of choker. And this claims to be, I don't remember, gold plated or something. I don't know what it is, but for $8 it's cute and I wear it and I've had people compliment me on it, so that's kind of nice. Okay, this one is knotted up, but look at that cool bead. I don't know, like I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like see-through and then it has gold and black little swirls in it. It's really cool. My mom gave me this one that I think one of my second cousins made it or something like that. But I have to untangle it. And the best way I usually do that is to just kind of loosen it. Try to get anywhere you can kind of loosened up. And sometimes you'll start to go, okay, now I see where the problem lies. Now I see. What's going on here? Look at that. That worked pretty good. There we go. This one's kind of nice just with a sweater or something, So, I'll definitely keep that. Okay. This is, what do you call that? I'm trying to make it refocus, but I don't think it's going to. But it has like flowers, like really pretty little flowers on this gold. But I don't think it says anything. I'm not sure. I think this one I may have found inside a lot of times when I'm dealing with vintage stuff, people are like, just take it all. They'll give me a box of stuff, for like X amount of dollars. And you never know what's going to be in there. And I kind of maybe think that could be where this came from, but I'm not sure. Let's see what this looks like. If we were to... Oh, no, it's too big, is it? That might work. Yeah, this red straw is not very attractive, but if we were to put it on a chain. Yeah, we need something better than a big old straw. One time I did this and somebody commented with something better. I forget what they said. But like a 1970s McDonald's straw might not be the move. Well, what if you even just, wrapped it around there? I don't know. But that's kind of a pretty pin, but I don't know if I need was gonna bring up a little thing of water to clean and I forgot. Oh well. And there's no like writing on it that I see. Let's try taking an image search. We'll see what it shows. No, get rid of that. And then where are you? There it is. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool how it just brings stuff up. Okay. Vintage faux pearl and crystal brooch in gold tone. Yeah, that's probably what it is. They don't have one exactly like mine, do they? So that one's pretty close, maybe. Nah, not really. They don't really have the exact same one, but it looks like, well, 16 and then 50. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. This one's pretty. I like this one. Hold on. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This one's really pretty. Doesn't say anything. Nope. I don't see anything. I can't. It's like it's got the flowers, but they're painted white. But then in the middle, there's like a little rhinestone in the middle of each flower. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can look up that one. Okay. Whoops. Where is it? There it is. Okay. What's everybody's opinion on this antique diamond flower brooch of 14 karat gold? Wait, what? I think it would say if it were 14 karat gold. You know, you can use a magnet to test, but I don't have a magnet. Signed creamer of New York white flower with clear rhinestone. That looks more likely. What is this? Let's see what Reddit says. It won't let me bring up Reddit, I don't think, because I can't sign in. Alright, forget that. Vintage. I think this is, I don't know. Gold tone, yeah. That's more likely. Well, I don't know. I'm not learning a whole lot, am I? This, I bought at an estate sale. I thought it was kind of fun. Hold on. I got stuff wrapped up in it. Or maybe it was like a antique fair. This lady had like a whole thing with all this stuff for like 50 cents. But this has a chain, and it is a picture of, it's like New Orleans, it says. And it has the French Market, St. Louis Cathedral, and Mardi Gras. And then on this side, there's a mirror. I thought that was kind of fun, but I haven't done anything with it, and I don't know if I ever will. So I don't know. Maybe I'll give that one away. And now this one is a bracelet, and it has like white, they're probably glass or something, and then these sort of like rhinestoney things. It doesn't say anything, so that one's like coming loose too. I don't know. Just get rid of that one too, I guess. I've shown you guys these before. We looked at them, but they're earrings that you have to, you know, not for pierced ears, like not clip-ons, but you have to like screw them in to your ear. And I remember wearing something kind of like this when I was young, and they hurt like so bad. So do clip-on earrings. They like give you a headache because they hurt so much. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but a plane came by and it almost sounded like a UFO, you know what I mean? It went like, whoa. Okay, let's take a picture of this one. Whoops, where'd you go? See if anything comes up. Oh, vintage, beautiful rose quartz. Maybe, I think they might be plastic, but okay. Grapevine design, pink screw. Yeah, alright, that sounds pretty much like them. Let's see what they show. $15.90. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. So, maybe these. I don't know. If anybody would want them for earrings, but I bet somebody could use them who makes jewelry. You know, people reuse stuff like that. Now these ones, I sort of wondered, are they real gold? And I just now, when I said that about something else, remembered that you can use a magnet. But I'd have to look it up, and I don't have a magnet. So, I don't know. But let's try taking a picture. They look very 1980s to me. Would be my guess. See if I can use something to kind of hold one upright, maybe. Stay this way so I can take a picture. Nope. Okay. Monet signed slinky twisted gold tone. Gold tone, okay. Let's see. Monet used to be a costume jewelry maker. $14. But how do they know? Do they see Monet? I don't see that written on there. Maybe. These are cool looking though, I will say that. Okay, I got these ones. I'm gonna go with, they might have rose quartz in the middle. That looks like actual rose quartz. It's kind of pretty actually. I'm gonna guess those are also $15. Should I take a picture? I don't know. I guess I can. Okay. They don't get that they're earrings. Let me try taking another picture real quick. Okay. Nope. I don't know. It must not have something quite like it. But moon glow. Is that what they're calling that? Moon glow. It is a pretty stone. I will say that. stone on there. And then these ones are pearls with a drop pearl. I'm telling you though that if you wear that all night, you're gonna like hate your life. I'm pretty sure those aren't worth anything. Okay. And then this watch. I think that my mother-in-law gave me this watch in the 90s. And it's kind of pretty. It has all these different stones on it. And it says Petre, quartz. Even the little winding part is a stone. It's pretty, but I don't think it's like... She used to work in a cologne department, and sometimes they'd give like gifts, like crystal goblets or things like that. And a lot of her girlfriends worked in other departments where they'd get gifts, and I think sometimes they'd kind of trade gifts. So this could be something like that, or she just bought it for me for a gift. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. But these stones are cool, aren't they? They kind of have a little carving on them. I'm pretty sure that's where this came from, but I could be wrong. My mom may have given it to me. I don't have a very clear memory. Okay, what does this say? It says Hong Kong. Well, let's see if we can take a picture of it. Maybe. Petre scarab bracelet watch, gold plated. Maybe. I mean, look, there are quite a few of them. Let's see what Etsy a lot of times has kind of high prices. We'll see. Oh, it's sold. Okay. Good job. Oh, it's sold there too. Well, I guess people must like it. It's weird I don't see any eBay. Well, here's maybe an eBay. Uh-oh. Nope. Why are some of them Lamarck? I don't know. I don't see any that are listed right now, really. This one doesn't have a good enough picture, though. Burp, burp. Sold. Well, I don't know. Here. Not running. Well, replace the battery. Why don't you? Oh, you know what? Now that I see this box, I have the box for it, actually. What is RM? Alright, well, I don't know. You know, I know my sons have started wearing watches and stuff again. So I wonder if their girlfriends are gonna want to wear watches. Maybe I should see if any of them want this. Looks like this one might be a little more valuable, maybe. It's not a wind-up watch, they gotta replace the battery, but that's easy. I mean, it's like in new condition, so alright. I'll hang on to that and see if anybody's interested, I guess. I just have never really worn a watch. Oh boy, this looks like a mess. Look. Ugh. This I love, actually. This is a Laurel Birch pin, kitty cat pin. It says Laurel Birch 1993. Isn't it so cute? I used to love Laurel Birch in the 80s. shirt with kitty cats. I may have had like a denim shirt with some kind of cat. And I think I had a purse. But this pin I'll definitely keep, and I'll definitely wear it. Because I like it. Alright, this we'll deal with. Oh shoot, we're stuck. Let's deal with that later. That looks like a pain in the butt. Alright, these are all just like rhinestone pins that are not really worth anything. This one is a lizard with rhinestones. Well, let's take a picture. One cool thing about this guy, he's got like emerald eyes, which I kind of like. I will probably keep him because I like a lizard. Okay, where are you, lizard? There you are. Lizard gold tone pinback. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's kind of like mine's little. They show a bigger one. But I could see wearing him actually. This I'll probably, oh, this one's broken. That's right. Did we look at this before? This is so cool though. It's got like rhinestones that are, diamond-like, and then black ones, and then the eyes are emerald green. And it's Giorgio from Giorgio Armani, but it broke. So I'm not sure what I can do with it yet, if anyone has ideas. But I have another one here, and that's also Giorgio. So these two are the same. Let's look those up and see if they have any interesting value. I'm sure they're from the 90s when my mother-in-law was working at the perfume department. Yeah, buy vintage Giorgio Panther brooch. Here's one for $40. Yeah, you'd have to have somebody who's interested in that to sell it for sure. And you gotta get a better picture. But I have one broken one and one that's not broken. So I don't know. But I do think they're cool. And I will for sure wear this one. I mean, who's not gonna think that's cool? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. The collar has pink rhinestones. So there's like clear, black, pink, and green. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. See, this is why I don't get rid of things, because I look at them and go, oh, they're cool. Like this guy is stupid cool. He's missing a stone here, but he's got like clear rhinestone and black. These ones are more like onyx balls or something, and then green eyes. This one, I don't see that it says Giorgio, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is. Let's try to take a picture. Giorgio used to use I guess I should say, for those who don't know, in the 80s there was a designer who had a perfume, Giorgio perfume, probably one of the most popular perfumes in the 80s, but it really fell out of style. But wearing anything Giorgio Armani, which is now Armani, I guess, but wearing anything Giorgio was like cool. So, alright, looks like they're selling these for like $58, but I don't know if they've sold for that. That's just what they have it listed for. But I do think he's pretty cool, so I'm definitely keeping that one. These I remember from the 80s. Like, this is so 1980s. And my son makes films, and I have so much 80s stuff that I hang on to in case he ever does a film from the 80s. I'll be like, I can prop you up. I can prop you up. That's funny. But I can't remember what these were called, you know? Do you guys remember these? It says Dancing Spirit, and then it says, like, I can't remember what it is, AB. Dancing Spirit. Okay, we're gonna take a picture, because this is, like, so 1980s. Like, this was very popular. I feel like you'd have your Benetton, you know, sweater, and this pin, and these earrings. So, let's see. Laurel Birch. Okay, so the same one who made the kitty cat made those. Shaman. Okay. Gold tone. Look, there are the earrings, and there's the pin. Let's see how much they have the pin for on eBay here. $18. See, I can't get rid of stuff, you guys. Because I'm gonna be like, well, I'll hang on to these just in case, I don't know, in case somebody wants the 1980s to come back. See, I can't get rid of those, can I? I think I already showed you guys all this stuff, didn't I? Now these earrings are clip-on, which would be so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oofy oof. But they're Chanel. Like they say Chanel right on them, 1990. So I don't know if these are like collectible at all. They look like Captain America's shield. Captain America waves his mighty shield, and those who have wield his shield must hear. Okay, let's see if we can get a picture of these earrings. Oops. 1990 vintage Chanel gold-plated button coin clip earring. I mean, what? What does this say? Wait, what are you selling? Let me look at this. Hold on. Oh, look, they have a big chain. Oh, well, I have the earrings to match, so they're trying to sell it for that. They haven't. That's the thing with eBay listings. That's why I kind of quit dealing with vintage, because now you go to estate sales and they'll have these for like $500 and say, oh, it's on eBay for that. Like, just because it's listed on eBay doesn't mean it is valued. What did they sell for? Or did they sell it all? Whoa, what did I get myself into? Clip-on earrings. 500. Really? Where we? Wait a minute. Stop everything. Oh, good is gone. I don't want these. Or best offer. I'm gonna have to look up how much some of these sold for. I mean, these are them for sure. Okay, if they're worth that, man. Wow. Alright, I'm putting these in my look into it further pile. Because I can't look at sold listings unless I sign in. But then it'd have all my information, so. Wow. I didn't know. I did not know. I did not know that. I did not know. What? 952. did show you guys this stuff. This one. Is this an earring? Oh, it's an earring. It goes this way. Isn't that weird? No, it's not. Yeah, wait. How does that work as an earring? I don't have my ear. See, it snaps. Wait, I don't get it. Is that an earring? If it is, there's only one of them. Or is that like you put it on a chain and it snaps? Maybe that's what it is. You put it like on a chain. Like that. It reminds me of Lady Diana, who my mother-in-law loved. So I don't know if this came from her, but it makes me think of her either way. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this, but look at that big ol' emerald. I'm gonna have to try this on, see how it looks. You know what I just realized right this minute? That at the end of this chain there's like a little, rhinestone or something. For $8 on Amazon, what a deal. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with this. I'm not even sure. I feel like I wouldn't trust that to stay closed. But if it's an earring, it would have to go. I don't know what it is. Oh my goodness. Let's try to take a picture of it. Hold on. Okay. Where'd you go? There it is. Gorgeous emerald cut green quartz pendant. Okay. I mean, that's kind of it. But this one, $137.29. I'm pretty sure a lot of these stones, they don't consider them to have very much value. So, I think you'd be lucky to get what they're asking here. Now this says 14 karat. I don't know. I don't know if this might be gold. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to test it. I'm not sure. What does this one say in stock? 137. Theirs is like a square, like a different cut stone. Gold-plated sterling silver. I mean, this doesn't look like it would be solid gold because it looks a little, I hate to call it cheap, but maybe. You'd think it might have a mark on it if it were solid gold, and I don't see anything written. Do I? No. No, I don't think so. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to research that one some more. Here's an old school whistle. And then just some random. We got Boy Scout pins. It's Hudson's 10-year pin. Another little, I don't know, I think that's Boy Scouts, probably. Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts. I think those are probably all Boy Scouts. My husband was an Eagle. He has most of his badges and pins all together, but these these may have been from earlier on. In here is, this is like Tiffany stuff that needs cleaning. I've been kind of hanging on to this in case, like, any of my son's girlfriends end up wanting it or something. It says, please return to Tiffany, New York, 925. I don't, like, really wear things that are advertising brands. It's not my style. These were gifted to me a long time ago. So, I don't know. They need cleaning though. What's in here? Nothing too important. This, I don't know what this is. It says Republic Francois. And it's a thing you put in a necklace, I guess. I think I must have just found that in a suitcase or something, probably. Let's see. $7 Republic necklace, pendant, gold tone. Yeah, that's probably what that is. This says 1830s brass metal jewelry. What? Are they crazy? 1830s. World War II era. I don't know. Well, even if it's 1830s and proof, it's $10. So, okay. What is that? That's just like a coin. I don't know what that is. Well, I guess that's everything. So, I think the things I'll look up are these pieces and just see. I just want to know if this is gold or not. If any part were, it would be right here. I don't really think this part probably is, but. And then these, I'm just going to do more research on these. Because if they're worth $500, they're gone. I don't need them at all. So, there's that. But like, see how I don't get rid of anything. Oy, oy, oy. We got this all jammed up. Unravel, unravel. This keeps getting caught. Ugh. This is kind of cool. I feel like this may have been my mom's or something. And I probably, started wearing it when I was a teenager and just never gave it back to her, but I don't know. It's like an enameled pin. And I'd wear it if this weren't all tangled up. And this, I just got it I don't know. I think it was in a suitcase or something. It's cheap. You can tell by this thing here, it's cheap. But it's ruining my... Anyway. Alright guys, well, I will talk to you soon. pretty. I like this one actually. Take a quick picture, just see if it comes up. Where are you? There we are. It probably won't come up because it's probably handmade by somebody. Cloison necklace from Japan. That could be. So they make these in Japan. Interesting. I didn't know. Why are they calling this gemstone? There's no gemstone. Oh, because they put all this garbage on there. Ugh. Yuck. Yeah, it looks like these are all in, like, other languages. Interesting. Well, anyway. I'll wear this one. I like it. Close the circle here so things can't get trapped in it like that. And then this I'll